mesmerizing.
That was a Biggie song, right? Hypnotized?
Hypnotized, yeah, I think so. You know, it's been a long time since Biggie
was alive. Yes, I'm aware of that.
It's been a long time. You know, it makes.
But he can inspire you as a kid.
What year did he pass away?
I want to say it was 96.
That makes sense. Man,
and then a couple months after was Tupac. Ha! And in the rap community, the streets ran red.
Turn down the. I would turn down the volume. All right.
Which we had to take a moment to adjust our volume here. But
yeah, so we are just testing out a few things, and hopefully this should sound good. I believe in it now.
You always sound good, you velvet voice son of a gun.
Thanks, man.
It was
feel good. Hey, we should turn that light on too, just to brighten up the room a bit.
We don't like bright things. We're gonna sit here and we're gonna listen to Stabbing Westward and Chris Gaines, which most people will not remember, but that was when Garth Brooks of all people decided he was gonna go goth.
I mean, I listened to Stabbing Westward, which I enjoyed.
Oh yeah, I love Stabbing.
I enjoyed it, but I did not listen to Chris Gaines.
Possibly.
Yeah. No, we're not going to boot scoot boogie. Yeah, turn that light on. It's a little dark in here. And this game is scary. It's Streets of Red. Whoa! Yeah, okay. Now it's brighter. I'm here now.
Woo! All right, we're both here.
Woo.
Okay. Hi, Mummy. Sorry, the dog wants us to throw her toy. But anyway, this is Streets of Red. It is not about the mid-90s rap battles. It is actually a side-scrolling beat-em-up in the vein of Double Dragon, Final Fight, things like that. But it's all based on parodies of pop culture, horror movies, and things that are not always instantly recognizable. But once you think about them, you're like, oh God, I just kicked Willow in the face.
I mean, it's a lot of weird, strange references that change up on the regular, so different bosses will just appear in different areas. You're not going to get the stereotypical, it's
streamlined
experience that's the same every single time. There's variety in it, so that's a lot of fun.
I actually forgot about that. It is a roguelike. It's not as hard as most roguelikes, where they just set out to kill you and make you feel bad for having spent your money on their product.
Some really do. Some are just like there are some games that I just I like a game for story or just sometimes to mess around and go crazy with. But man, some of them are just brutal. Where it's like I get 20 minutes into it and I'm just getting destroyed. Why am I even playing? I've died 20 times in this 20 minutes. I can't even
on
survive.
One level.
Oh yeah, on just in the first level.
And that's fine sometimes. The Super Meat Boy and even things like Portal have that trial and error where it doesn't crush your soul.
So the learning curve, though, for those, it can get steep, but it doesn't get steep right away. There's a time where you're, okay, this is going well. I'm happy with this. But I've played a few where it's just not. No, you're automatically starting on like extra hard, harder than hard. And then it just goes up from there. There's some people who thrive on that, and more power to them, but I am not that guy.
Right, and it's the worst to look at the trophies and be like, wow, 30% of people that played this game, even if that's only 6 people, if 9 people bought it, 60% have this trophy. But you're like, God, this is almost sadistic trying to get through this.
Right.
So this finds that happy balance. It's honestly a little on the easy side, but as Rob said, the random bosses are really fun. And after we do a normal difficulty run through, we are going to do the hardest difficulty, where you actually, we haven't played it yet, but apparently you make bets on the levels. So I'm assuming if you don't beat it with X amount of health, you lose something, and so on.
Sure, X amount of time, X amount of health, X amount of this, that, and the other, X amount of money. We learned that the first time we played.
Exactly. Without spoiling anything too much, if you're playing this game on anything but easy, make sure you have $6,666 available at the end of level 10.
Yep,
or else the game is over and it will make fun of you and your family, and
you get
terrible.
the bad ending, and it's disappointing because there's only a few things after that you have to get through, which we were expecting to go on
literally
forever
like
in a
2
day.
more levels. Yeah,
it's like 2 more, but I think it comes down to the replay value in this game.
It does. Yeah, it's trying to find the different paths and the different bosses.
Right.
And
I think there's a new game plus. I don't know. We'll find out. I mean, I think if you go through it once and beat it, then you said there's an extra hard mode, so that's kind of like New Game Plus.
Right, I was going to say, we unlocked the new difficulty, but I don't think anything carries over.
We'll see what
So we're going to go to Arcade, of course. Those are our in-progress games. That's where we got the good ending. And we're going to start a new game now. We will go to Classic, because casual is worthless.
Yeah, I would say that's just a little too.
Well, everybody remembers those old games. Well, not everybody. Some people are too young for them, but there were a ton of games back in the day where if you didn't at least pick the default difficulty, you could only play part of the game.
Right, where there was a few. I think it was Castle of Illusion featuring Mickey Mouse.
Oh yeah,
you could only play if you did easy mode the first, I think, 3 levels, and then you were done.
Yep.
And then you would
have
to play.
A lot of
you'd have to play
Capcom
on
games,
regular.
actually,
Yeah.
Now that you mention it, because I was thinking of like Demon's Crest, which was great, and it was kind of a weird hybrid of Metroidvania and Ghosts and Goblins, and it would let you explore this huge open world and get involved in these characters and stories, and then it would almost let you play the whole game, but it would just cut you off like 5 minutes before the last boss. And not only that, if you played the normal difficulty, you would fight the last boss, and you had the chance to get an ending there.
Yeah.
If you collected everything in the game and you played on the higher difficulty, you could then beat the last boss, and there was a whole nother half of the game.
Yeah.
And it was just like, holy crap.
I just love the, hey, listen!
Yeah.
Hey, listen!
Because
Oh, God.
This is also one of those games where the speaker in your controller will get a good workout.
Yeah, so there. If anybody is watching this now or later, they'll hear a lot of that.
Oh, we got a new character.
Oh, look at that!
I
really do like the fact that actually, you know what? I need to enter.
Oh yeah, you got to sign in.
You got to sign in. So sorry, guys.
And we're back.
Boom! There we go.
And everybody here turns into a parody of someone else. The janitor is Arthur from Ghosts and Goblins. Jackson is basically a Ninja Turtle. Axel is Link from Legend of Zelda.
Yeah.
Queenie kind of sucks, so I haven't figured it out. Jonathan.
Queenie is interesting. Queenie reminds me of
science, bitch.
Whoa! All right. Cool, man.
She reminds you of Science, bitch.
No.
Anthony.
She reminds me of what is that game where you can get in that like barrel suit and you're moving around? Tail Concerto.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Do you remember Tail Concerto?
I actually have, and Bumpy Trot.
Yeah.
I have a tiny promotional harmonica from that game.
I love.
I've never met anybody else that knew that game.
I own Tail Concerto.
Oh wow, that was PS2, right?
PS1, man.
PS1. Science, bitch.
I'm gonna be Science Bitch. He apparently is the blue Contra guy. Jonathan is the red one, and the shotgun just doesn't reload fast enough. So hopefully the rapid fire's okay. The convention is a basic tutorial.
Right.
Like the most basic.
Let's go.
So yes, we're gonna skip it. Basically, square is your normal attack. You hit a direction and X to do a special. And
or direction X and direction and triangle.
Triangle is always the same move.
Right.
But those you want to finish every enemy off with those because they do fatalities.
And
you get
is
much
your roll
more.
away.
Right. And I think R1 too. But there's 4 levels to start from. The levels get longer as you go through, and we're going to start with the train.
And what are our L1s and...
I don't remember.
Well, we're gonna find out really soon.
Like it says, and that's basically what we were just saying. Use your specials to kill every monster.
Heaven or
because,
hell, let's rock.
And of course, that's a reference to...
Help me out here, I'm reloading Cheetah.
Good.
Easy. Action time.
That's great because
Keepers. Keepers.
It's Turtle. Remember?
Not bad.
Yeah. I've not played this.
Easy. Keepers. Mine. Chunk. Sexy Cheetah.
Heaven or hell, let's rock.
Okay.
So here's one of the things that breaks the game. Wait.
Come on.
Alright. If you get it, and you can double up if you both
Sexy Cheetah.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, usually we get different amounts of money.
Help me out here, I'm reloading.
Get the exact same
Keepers. Keepers.
Oh, we didn't see Khaled right away.
Sexy Cheetah. Sexy Cheetah.
I still somehow got it. Yeah, we doubled up there. So the train level is and you just fight way
Keepers.
There we go, we doubled up. And that's the treasure chest and the gold
Keepers.
are the ones you want to make sure you double up. Yeah, down at the bottom, the blue bars. The blue bars are
Keepers. Keepers. Mine. Sexy Cheetah. Reloading.
Did you say
Sexy Cheetah? We did, yes.
Amazing.
It's pretty cool.
Sexy Cheetah. Mine.
Alright.
What? No.
You like Sexy Panther.
I would be pretty sure that if Paul Rudd, we were ever meeting Paul Rudd, and we were like, hey man, are you down for
Action time.
He would be like,
That's fair.
why would he not be down for that? And not like anything, but I just feel like Paul Rudd would be down for just the opportunity to be a sexy cheetah.
I mean, he agreed to be in Halloween 6. He's probably up for anything. Alright.
Keepers.
Let's kill Fake Jason.
This is true.
This is Mama's boy, and as you can see, the easiest way to kill bosses is to use your X button. Good. 22 health.
Good.
Action time.
Oh gosh, okay, yeah. We are not doing as well as we were.
Well, I guess I missed
Action
it.
time.
Pushing the X button for just
I'm just gonna wait until the power
Come on. Keepers. Reloading. Sexy Cheetah.
the fact that he says sexy.
Sexy Cheetah.
Pretty amazing, actually.
Keepers.
Do not die. Back up, Rob.
Sexy Cheetah. Sexy Cheetah.
There we go, we beat it. Nobody died.
It is the most important thing.
As you see in the top right, reviving costs money.
It does. Each time you revive, it goes up in price. So, I think it doubles.
I believe so.
It goes
I
up
want
to
to say it's
1,500, and I think 3,000. So, yeah, you don't want to die. Because you have, like, no money.
And money you can use to upgrade yourself. Treat yourself. You can always pick a $250 free, check, basically. Heart Capsule increases your max life. And Whirlwind Leg, you always get something that upgrades one of your X buttons. I'm going to start with Heart Capsule because my fake Chuck Norris was having some trouble there.
I'm starting with Lightning, since that is one of his special specials.
Oh, the best. Yeah.
Yeah, and you're going to be using these a lot, especially in the later levels. You have to for certain bosses or certain fights. There's no other way to do it. Like, certain opponents are just they're going to block everything.
Right, like you just saw, but on a much higher scale. You have to jump.
Yeah, and sometimes they're smaller and faster. So there's one that's going to come up pretty soon where you cannot block her. I think it's the witch or the siren or something.
Oh, the one that spits the fetus.
Yeah.
Which you'll see in a minute. There's an undead pregnant woman whose attack is very unique.
There we go. Undead pregnant woman who throws.
We can call her Preg. Oh no!
Preg. Oh no!
Yeah.
I
like
that.
some bad spaghetti sauce.
It's like man, that'd be like a really good Scooby-Doo episode.
Yeah, I don't think there ever was a really good Scooby-Doo episode. No, I know, it's blasphemy. So the sewer, apparently there's a reporter trap there. The hallway of Castlevania, and the road. I am more of a fan of Castlevania than I am Cormac McCarthy, so let's go.
Yeah, definitely love some Castlevania. You know, I was excited when I heard
You're going to talk about Lords of Shadow, aren't we?
No, I was actually going to talk about Castlevania as what I was hoping for as a series when it was announced that Netflix was going to make a series for it. We were talking about a live-action movie. I thought it was really cool. Yeah. I had always enjoyed it. A little bit like...
Good double tap.
A little bit like the Perfect Drug video, the Nine Inch Nails one.
Okay.
Weird. And I was like, oh, this would be a lot of fun.
Keepers.
Right.
And then it's
Keepers.
And I was a little disappointed.
They could have pulled off. Oh, whenever you see those exclamation points, you want to get out of the way. But they could have pulled off the animation.
It would have been really good. Is there a way we can turn on the volume of our controllers?
I believe so. Devices. Let's see. Speaker for controller. There we go. Okay.
Is that else for you?
Yep. No, it should be for both. We'll find out in a minute.
Yeah, we will.
All right. Resume game.
Come on. Sexy cheetah. Fireball. Time.
Hold the PlayStation button. This is how you turn down the microphone volume. Go to sound devices.
As you can tell, I don't have
go up.
a
hit X. Nope. Hit
PlayStation
X.
Yet. I have a PS3. It's pretty dope, guys. And I have a PS2.
Dope to the third power.
And I have a PS1.
Hit the PlayStation.
Not only do I have a PS1, I have a PS1 with a
mod chip.
A Thrill Kill sticker on the front cover.
From the PS Gamer magazine.
Yes, because
oh my god, bro!
I ended up getting that, and I was
ready to go while we talk.
I was very excited about
Thrill Kill. Me too.
About
and then
Thrill Kill coming out because
help me out here. I'm reloading.
I bought the game.
Right. It's not a bad game. Reloading. Why are all these rapids?
But it was very different from what it was because it was done and it was ready to ship, and then they basically bought the game and were like, yeah, we're not
time.
Right.
And also, they were like, we have Mortal Kombat. We don't want you having what was dubbed at the time
Dragon Punch.
Killers. Russian Entertainment that made it.
All mine.
And I was so excited about this game. I was sitting on my PlayStation. They had those little decals.
Keepers, help me out here. I'm reloading.
And I still have it. I still have the PS1 with the Thrill Kill sticker.
That's amazing.
Not like it really would be worth anything more than it really cost. I guess it's worth.
Help me out here. I'm reloading.
You never know. Method Man might get real high one night and be like, you know what? I really want the Thrill Kill PS1.
Yeah, and, you know, if it works still, because I haven't tested that PlayStation 1 in years, I'm sure that, you probably
oh, you know it's
Keepers.
Yeah.
Here, let's go over here.
Sexy cheetah.
I just got
There was a hidden doggy.
Mine. Come on. Sexy cheetah. Come on. Sexy cheetah.
Not bad.
Help me out here. I'm real cheetah.
Oh my god, you had to go right there. Oh, I danced in the darkness. Muppy, come here.
Morphin' time.
I don't know if anyone has ever seen Lars von Trier's Dancer in the Dark, but don't.
Sexy cheetah.
There's a...
Sexy cheetah. Morphin' time.
Yeah. Some of this stuff I really enjoy. Some I don't know.
Here's keepers. Sexy cheetah. Mine. Keepers.
Yeah, a lot of...
Oh, there's the lady that's been
I think we've seen her already.
We didn't let her, Oh my god, me too, bro, yeah, okay. When you're that's what I just did, like the fake double dragon jump kick.
Right.
It takes a little bit of help.
Come on.
Not bad.
Keepers.
And see, we doubled that up. Anything with power is broken. Let's double
Taste
that.
mine.
Oh god.
You didn't.
Easy.
Keepers.
It is. But I can see that happening.
Sexy cheetah. Time.
Destroyed that dog.
Reloading.
And I just did that.
It's kind of brutal. What is up with the animal?
Mine.
Are they zombie dogs? I think they're zombie dogs. So I can see.
I think they are because yeah. They're zombie dogs or Nicole Richie dogs.
Oh yeah.
I know that's a very outdated reference, but I can't think of anyone else with such prominent ribs.
You know what? Not anymore though. She's.
Oh, I wouldn't know.
She's on that Good News show, sitcom.
No one watches that.
People do actually because it got renewed.
Restaurant.
Do that. I'm gonna sit here and let's you know what, let's take a look at some of this move lists. So as you go through, you can kind of see what each character does. Let's see. I'm using Knight. I have the headbutt. Okay, good. I've done that already. Lightning strikes on both sides, doing the lightning and the atomic buster. Okay, that was the pile driver move that I had. So that is either triangle or up, down, X. That costs 2. Alright, let's see what else we got. Queenie. This is the one that kind of looks like Tail Concerto, at least the suit from it. You get an ice shotgun, a drain, and a bomb. Judo throw, the teleport, and dive kick. Yeah, I played as this character before. I did not like these moves as much because there's one that it just makes you kind of jump backwards every time, or the way that you move on it, it just doesn't react properly in the way that you're expecting it to. But if that's the type of style you like to play in, this would probably be a good character. If you like playing more of the quick moving assassin type. And then let's see, Axel's there's the shield charge. He's the one who plays kind of like Link. He has the sword spin, which is almost exactly like Link's character, and then the hook shot, which works more less of the traditional hook shot and more of Scorpion's spear. Because I'm pretty sure he yells out, "Get over here," as you're yanking each character back. That's cool. It works. It's a little bit effective. You do want to follow it up with a sword slash or two, so don't just expect to hit that and then pull him all the way back and that just be damage. He's gonna have a little bit, but you're definitely gonna want to do the follow up. Make sure you're not around a bunch of other characters, because he will pull into another character and then get away from you before you can actually do damage to him, and then you've used an SP point for no reason whatsoever. let's see, with the spinning one you want to do anytime you get it. Shield charge is great too, to at least cover the distance. He's a much faster character. I think Jackson is probably the fastest due to the fact that he is the assassin. Queenie, kind of like Kingston, is more of a kind of like your brawler type character, except this seems to be more of the explosive expert type, or the range damage attacks. That's why you have the ice projectile, the ice shotgun, and the bomb attack. So, and then yeah, as far as being your grunt, Kingston is really that type of character.
I like that they use Shovel Knight to show all his moves. And
right.
Of course, as you may have noticed, they don't show the move list for the two secret characters.
No, not yet. I feel like that's something that will probably happen.
No, I don't think so, because we've gotten both of them already. I feel like if it was going to happen, it would do it.
Maybe. I mean, if they keep adding characters to it too.
Yeah, I guess we will see. And everybody else who buys the game will see.
Yes.
Reloading. Sexy cheetah.
And of course, as always,
Sexy cheetah. Reloading. Time.
More than one.
Time.
Yeah.
Keepers. Mine.
Okay,
Keepers. Sexy
here
cheetah.
we go. So,
You gotta use R1 to buy the on there.
yeah,
Help me out here, I'm reloading.
But the thing we have to do is, at least every time,
Time.
power move.
Right, you have to use
Dragon punch. Action time.
I should have jumped.
Time.
She didn't be there. Double up.
Sexy cheetah. Help me out here, I'm reloading.
And of course, you can use R1
Sexy cheetah.
dodge in the meantime. Hit it with your side attack, buddy. Wrong way. Oh yeah, I forgot about the running. You can hold roll.
Time.
You're running.
Not bad. Yeah, she is.
Hell yeah.
And she becomes a normal enemy.
Victory! Of course, we get a lot better over time. By the time we get to more of her, we at least get more power.
Yeah. You know, there's a trophy for getting through the whole game without buying any upgrades.
Good luck.
Blue Skull. SP regenerates. SP, of course, is your special move stuff. That one's great.
Exchange rate.
Yeah, because everything you pick up, you got 2 Blast is my fake Hadouken.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with exchange rate. I like that. I'm gonna be a Wall Street expert. And I learned it all from this game.
And Michael Douglas.
Yeah. Yeah, they have that sequel too.
Oh my god.
It exists.
Not Wolf of Wall Street.
No. Wall Street 2, Money Never Sleeps or something, right?
Sexy cheetah.
Which I guess Money Never Sleeps.
Sexy cheetah. Sexy cheetah.
Oh, right, okay.
He's like a fake. Big,
chunk.
big,
Action time.
Kind of a little bit of like an odd.
Mine.
Let's grab this. Where it's glittering. Like,
Mine. Easy money. Mine.
You got to reload it fine.
Sexy cheetah. Keepers. Sexy cheetah.
Double up.
We got.
Sexy cheetah.
We were the double.
Cheetah! My mic! Help me out here, I'm reloading!
Junk food.
Keeper! Help me out here, I'm reloading! Keepers! Time!
I mean, I feel like that.
What was She-Ra's?
She-Ra was I forget what her name was.
Keepers!
I watched that show.
My mic!
What did I watch?
Reloading!
Probably because as a kid I was like,
Keepers!
Is it Mama? Oh my god.
yes. Wasn't that bad?
Help me out here, I'm reloading!
So
Sexy
You can't see
cheetah!
her on the street. It was my lovely and beautiful
Action
one.
time!
The fact that She-Ra's name was Dora. As a
yeah. And you know,
Action time! Help me out here, I'm reloading!
They're bringing back Masters here. But they are also doing She-Ra.
Keeper! Cheetah!
No, I not bad. Big cinematic universe.
Yeah, that you were telling me about that.
G.I. Joe and
Reloading.
Action
Okay, that
Sexy
they
cheetah!
were like, oh yeah, by the way.
Yeah.
And well, Mask is being part of
Keepers,
that.
keepers.
Mask was great.
Action time!
Back then, a lot of people just don't know because they were
Action time!
season.
Come on!
Cops. And not cops,
Right,
like
right,
everyone.
right,
When
yeah.
I say cops, everyone's
The
gonna be like,
long
"Oh, you made that show with Fox." It's like, no,
EOTS. It was an acronym.
which is yeah, but it was Big Boss. It was kind of like a series of the.
Come on! Action time!
Now, Big Boss, I thought was the bad guy. Long Arm was the.
Oh, what was Big
Yeah,
Boss? I thought
Big Boss was the
I
bad guy.
thought Big Boss. Yeah, I guess Big Boss is the bad guy. Long Arm, was he the guy who was in the trench coat?
No, Long Arm was the one that had way the violence.
No, I thought he was the guy.
Help me out here! I'm reloading!
Big Boss was the bad guy. He wore
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I don't remember that show very well.
Sexy
I know I had 6 toys,
I had all the toys.
and I was very excited to have these toys. They were great.
You know, they're.
Really?
Dragon Punch time!
Here, I just briefly mentioned.
We'll take
here's
it.
Haswell out.
Time to down.
Bravestar?
Reloading!
Marshall Bravestar.
What is Marshall
time.
Bravestar? Yeah.
Marshall Bravestar was basically like the Native
Time!
and he could summon like the sight of the hawk. Right? And it was almost like Longmire, except not for 7-year-old white people. And I say that, but I love Longmire. Okay, I watched it on A&E and on Netflix.
And there's nothing wrong with Longmire.
There isn't.
Longmire
It
is
was
a solid
great.
show.
It was great, but it is for the older set. You know, that's
Sure, yeah,
the
because
demographic.
that's
But I
the
loved
type
it.
of show it is. But
But
yeah,
Bravestar was kind of like that, and they had the like 10-inch thing, right?
okay.
And Marshall Bravestar had this big white cowboy hat, of course, and his bad guy, Jonah Hex, who had purple skin and red eyes and silver teeth.
But not Jonah Hex, like comic book
No.
Jonah Hex.
And
there was another character named Jonah Hex,
I could be wrong, but I want to say
who I can't see you in the video anymore. You're
that's
just-
because I'm leaning. No, that's I want to say it was Jonah Hex, but it doesn't matter. The bad guy, my parents had a boat docked at the marina locally.
Yeah.
And I was playing with Mortal Bravestar and the bad guy. Lost the bad guy's hat, right? Over the side of the boat. In the marina. Docked. I threw such a fit, my parents hired a diver to go down and look for the hat. They didn't find it, by the way. Next level.
How is the pendant?
That is just for fun.
Yeah, man, that is
Pretty cool.
that is ridiculous. But hey, you know what? More power to you. I did not have that.
Oh, it's insane. And especially nowadays, looking at all these websites that are like, these old toys you probably never had or don't remember, and it's like, I have every single one. Like, there's a website called Dinosaur Dracula,
Right.
and it's pretty fun. It barely ever updates, but it's cool if you grew up in the 80s.
Right.
And every one of those things, they're like, this is so obscure. Which level? The Road. Rudes. Rounds. Tommy boy. But it was just one of those things where I didn't realize it until much later in life.
Right.
But it was like, oh, you want something?
Good time.
You know? And not bad. The worst part about it was that you don't realize that that's not the norm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And parents can provide that for you.
Sure.
Not bad. And they're a great parent.
Yeah.
You know, thing is that it sticks out in your mind.
Keepers.
Like, everybody remembers that one Christmas when they asked for,
Help me out here, I'm reloading.
Big present. And you come down and
Action time.
about that.
My mind.
Everybody has that memory where you're like, oh my god.
I would hope everybody has that memory.
Sexy cheetah.
And we don't necessarily mean Santa Claus.
No.
Krampus or whoever. You know, anybody who got your Dwayne Johnson.
Keepers.
My mom at one time because again she wouldn't want to give all the presents to me. Herself and my dad. So she and right and I remember getting
That's almost worse, and here's why. That makes it seem like you're so popular that these people if that were me, I would have thought I was the coolest kid ever.
You know, like, I see what you mean, but that never even crossed my mind.
That's good, because I would have told
Let's double up on this.
I would have told
1, 2, 3,
everyone.
Oh, look, you got gold bar and I got health. Oh, no, you got health and the gold bar.
No, I already had that.
Action time.
No,
We got it on video.
Sexy cheetah.
Stuff, man. Insane stuff. And then, head crabs are the thing. Horses, body heads.
Keepers. Sexy
I was
cheetah.
thinking about
Just
I love Mary Lou.
I do
Keepers.
too, and I think most people do. She is a very underrated actress. You know what I feel like happened? I feel like Brie Larson took over.
Close.
Easy. Come on.
Yeah, Brie Larson. What the hell?
Keepers.
Brie Larson kind of took over, and I was a little confused because
Yeah, that's how we tell.
Help me out here, I'm reloading.
yeah.
Keepers.
All like Brie Larson. No.
Look, I have nothing against Brie Larson. Please don't think that we don't like Brie Larson.
I meant Allison Brie.
No, I like Allison.
No, I love Allison Brie, but she has a giant mole.
What?
Like right here.
Sexy
Wow,
cheetah.
that's super.
You can't,
That's
you
really
can't,
super. That's like
you can't look away from it.
That's
You wait so long to meet Annie's boobs from Community, and then you finally do, and all you can look at is stab. Now you see, in real time, Rob is trying to do damage control. In my opinion, from bold.
That's just such an awful thing to just kind of.
It is
no. It makes you. I'm not saying it makes you. I try to say it makes you a terrible person. Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine. Like I'm not out there being actively terrible.
Well,
no. Well,
how is this possible?
Because I said she's still gorgeous. I said, in my opinion, I can't talk anymore. I wish I could. But it's more along the lines of phobia rather than like a.
You're like, oh man, out of all you're like Austin Powers. Third Austin.
I am. Except it appears bigger to me. Like, and Fred Savage's bowl is like, Allison Brie on her beautiful self. It's not even the.
Can we stop focusing? I mean, this is such a.
I wish I could.
Daddy.
No, I love her.
It's not mean because it's a thing people have, but just the focus on that is just.
Dave Franco out there is typing up a very strongly worded email, and all I will respond with, "Let me save you some time, sir." Is, the Disaster Artist was good, but I didn't get the Oscar.
Oh no, I like that movie a lot.
I didn't say I didn't like it.
But
do you think it's worthy of an Oscar?
I think to take something like the Disaster Artist anyway was already pretty great. As far as the
concept. Oh, the book.
The book.
Yes.
I really like the book a lot.
Well, the book is that was written by Mark.
Yeah.
You know?
And what I wanted from the movie is I wanted a little more from that. I think it would have worked a little better on the Netflix series, like a shorter 8-episode thing to really kind of get to know Greg Sestero as Greg Sestero and really develop out some of these relationships. I think what they did was great, but combining some of it together didn't really work for me as much. I don't think
you don't have that sympathy for Greg because he's basically just a foil to this crazy person.
I think the script is.
Oh,
I think the script is solid. I think for it winning, right?
It is time. I didn't think it won any.
Reloading.
I thought it won, maybe not an Oscar, but it won
Oh,
easy.
Might be right.
Big time. Action time.
Not bad.
Okay.
That's
Sexy cheetah.
we did.
Easy. My mind. Help me out here. I'm reloading.
It tastes rotten. It seems like his philosophy is put it out.
You know,
there's something. I think it's great that he's. People want to rip on him about
even if you're not
in time.
Well, yeah. True, because a lot of stuff I've never put out just because that's my and there's a lot of stuff literally sitting around that
Keepers, my mind.
Yeah. Totally.
Action time!
So that's
other stuff that I've worked on.
Keepers.
That it literally sat for
Keepers.
years before and some video stuff. So like, you know.
Not bad.
how does the
Action time! Sexy cheetah!
Oh, like,
Dragon punch!
yeah,
Dragon
so
punch! Action time! Jump!
They will
Sexy cheetah!
and then based on it kind of comes down
Easy!
to
All mine!
Okay.
and there's well not necessarily what they like most.
Help me out here, I'm reloading!
You're
Hell
not
yeah.
man enough to fight me.
For criteria that has to be met. If you hit all that criteria, then yeah, okay, then you win. And then sometimes they like a script more, even though it didn't hit that criteria, it won't win. But sometimes they'll be like, hey, we really like this.
because it was just so fun to read or what?
Yeah, because it's it's a good time. Like I went in and got some reviews from people, and one of them for Screencraft was like, "This was a lot of fun to read. There are issues, and some of the stuff needs to get taken care of before it's going to be up to where it should be." You know what I mean? So that was really that's. There's always going to be ways to improve upon all that stuff, and that's kind of where I'm at now, is trying to just make that stuff better. But for this festival, we'll see what happens. We'll see if I end up winning or not. I'm in the top 20%. That's what I think.
What's the date there?
Help me out here, I'm reloading!
South Carolina. The thing is so it's rated the top 10 festivals in South Carolina, not just horror festivals. I think it's like horror
Hit me, I got a crab on my head. Thank you.
it's the only horror film fest
chunky.
in South Carolina, I think. But to be ranked up that high, Film Freeway has it on its top.
Rainbow kick!
On 100 festival.
Okay.
100
Keepers.
of viewers. That'll be a lot of fun to meet some filmmakers and filmmakers. I mean,
My
film eventually.
Gaijin
I think I'm trying to go lower budget first. Yeah.
Easy! Gaijin time!
Right, so that one is
I'm not gonna tell y'all much about that one. You're gonna see it when it comes out, and you're gonna be there.
that, and then one
And everything was a lot of fun.
that one
The only thing,
Not bad.
sure.
but the only thing, of course, I didn't like the very, very,
Yeah.
right?
Help me out here,
Like,
I'm reloading!
summer popcorn. And it's, I would love to end on that note, but
Easy!
Oh no, I think and it's it's still in an early stage. And I think taking that one, especially that one, there's a lot they can fill in right now. A little bit.
My mind! My mind!
reloading. Dragon time. Mine. Keepers.
I really like some Dead Snow. Dead Snow 1 and 2. 2 is just 2.
I never watched 2. I didn't know there was a 2.
So
Speaking of, I didn't know there were 2. There's 2 Demogorgons now. Have you ever watched Big Game? Samuel Jackson.
You know what?
Help me out here, I'm reloading.
I was going to, and then for some reason,
You know, I really enjoyed it.
Help me out here, I'm reloading.
it seemed like a very going with an international film.
Exactly. It was like a weird international diehard. Right, it's like we're trying to make that.
Reloading.
Yeah, that's.
And then the guy, one of the guys he was like the only good part of like season 5 or whatever it was. I think it was Firefly and the Terrible
K.O. This live action was rough.
And dude, they had no reason to be that bad.
No,
You're not man enough
to fight
everything
me.
about them.
Even Steven Sommers, the director, like he made The Mummy fun with Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz.
So the Mummy is not really. It's an anomaly because I remember even when it first came out, I was always a CGI snob where I didn't
Me
like
too.
it.
Yeah.
And I would always be like, man, this looks like garbage. Finally saw the movie and was like, it's entertaining as hell. It looks like garbage, but really...
But it's almost like they acknowledge that.
Yeah.
Like Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz are like, what is that stupid ass little thing?
And it was fun. I had a blast with it, actually. It was way more fun than I thought I would. Okay, so at this point, this should probably be the last
Upgrade we
buy. Yeah, I've got to head out a little bit, so we can probably get at least to our first
and boss.
end boss. Now we're in the sewer.
We don't have any choice.
We have to crawl through the sewer.
You know, I was watching something yesterday and I wondered if you'd seen it. I'm sure you have. As Above, So Below.
You know what, haven't, and I
haven't?
Yeah, there's a reason why I hadn't.
Okay.
So this was around like 2014. There was such an onslaught on found films and mediocre horror that was coming out.
Yeah,
Kind of
it was
posing-
at the same time as like the Pyramid.
well, it was posing as good horror. That was the problem, and the Pyramid was garbage. Such garbage.
Knockdown!
So good horror, where people were saying, "Oh man, this is really, really great."
And you're like,
Everyone
yeah,
will
but
see it.
compared to the
And it's like,
contemporary.
yeah, compared to what else is coming out.
Help me out here, I'm reloading.
But to say that it's good
Jeepers.
on a regular level, we're not going to look back at some of these films 5 or 10 years ago.
Rainbow.
We're going to say, oh yeah, that came out, and it's like, they're not doing it well. I guess the best example of that was
All mine. Big trip.
and now it's
We'll take
considered,
But he also made it.
well, he also made Ghosts of Mars.
Oh my god!
No one has ever made Ghosts of Mars. Well, no, actually, I take that back.
Clea Duvall and Ice Cube.
I know some people who
Not bad.
genuinely like that movie.
Fuck them.
I remember people like, no, Ghosts of Mars is a good movie. I'm like, no, it's a good movie. They also really love John Carpenter's.
Dragon Father.
I hated that. The opening was really good fun.
Yeah.
It's just dumb.
And that was supposed to be Laura Palmer. What's her face?
Oh.
Because Sherilyn Fenn was
Who loves me?
Noah likes with
We'll taste rotten.
and we, no, it really is.
I know she is.
I wouldn't even watch TV as a kid. I would watch Sleeping Beaver. My parents weren't allowed to take the dog to the beauty parlor because they called moles beauty marks, and I hated them so much. The dog had to go to the Beaver parlor. And I know how crazy that is.
Come on.
It was a little, I'm always I understand when it's okay, I'm the asshole here. You know what I mean? Like I have a phobia about
Dragon Punch. Rainbow
right?
Kick.
I know, I'm not. I know, I saw in your face. Oh God, how I'm gonna cover up with this. But that's, don't worry, don't hurt Rob or audience. It's because I know like, that's horrible. You know what I mean? And I mean, even in the instance, I had that one English teacher who had lost most of his arm.
Sure.
Right? And he had done that to his own fault. He went drunk driving and rolled his car and done that, right? But
I was just like, he went drunk driving. Well, what did you go do tonight?
But no, you don't plan it, but you absolutely do right before you do it.
And that's what happened. The way that you said it was very, like it was actually people not know.
The important part of the story is still to come.
No, the important part's still to come. This is just the...
Yeah, he decided, he said, you know what, he was jumping rope, and there were rainbows everywhere, and the sun was shining, so you know what, it'd be fucking good. You know, he's drunk driving up the road. No, that's not what happened.
That's exactly like what happened.
That's how he told the story. I don't know. No, but again, like, it had nothing to do against him.
We do not promote drunk driving, by the way.
Oh, no, drunk driving. You could scare the hell out of me with half an arm if you drive drunk. I know, you're wrong. Poor guy. More importantly, you could hurt other people or yourself. Yeah, that's if you don't and you just hurt yourself.
Dragon
If you
Punch.
drive drunk and you hurt someone else, then you're off. And there's no reason.
Dragon Punch.
What I was saying was this guy, who admittedly, you know, was my first class of the day. And me, I had a phobia about
Dragon Punch.
he was my English teacher. First class of the day, 7 a.m. Right? And his whole rule was, if you fall asleep in my class, I'm gonna rub the nub on your head.
money.
Yeah.
Right? And he had this little mobile nub right under his elbow. And of course, day one, I fall asleep and it's 7 a.m.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about? I'm 15. Of course I'm asleep. And so I wake up and he's running away. And I was just like, oh my lord. And I was like, I'm sorry, dude, because I know this is going to be a bad. And I ran out. Like, left the fire
what's
trail.
weird about that is that, like, you could get away with that as a teacher in the 90s. Nowadays...
Never nowadays.
No,
yeah.
nowadays people would freak out and there'd be a lawsuit, but then there'd be a secondary lawsuit, and then, or a countersuit, or whatever. It would just be a pure nightmare.
Now we're just taking a
It would just be a pure nightmare.
Dude, I know. And again, I'm not trying to be like, oh, I was mistreated. I'm portraying myself as the jerk in this story.
It's so weird, though, how...
But it was like, really? You did this to yourself and you rubbed your nub on my head?
I mean,
like,
it is... You know what, though?
Bro, like, if somebody else had done this to you, that's one thing.
You know what, though? I think there's still some... Not bad. I think it's kind of
Rainbow Kick.
Right.
Also, if I had a self-destructive nub, I would totally rebel.
I feel ya. See, I'm...
Mine.
I didn't even know like... And again, that has nothing to do with the condition itself.
You know what I would have?
Rainbow Kick.
That's my story.
I'd 3D print myself on.
And dude, that's fine. Like, I've said that since day one. Like, even though I never did the research, you know, practically. I was like, I don't care if it's like bendy straw hand, like Lawnmower Man TV, right?
What's so weird is that you're just like,
All mine.
I can see
Defense, all
that's
mine.
ever happened to you that you would be like,
No, they literally, my sister is the same way, right? And I told you when I taught the ninja sword, right? And my mom called my sister and was like, your mother caught a katana falling through the sky and cut himself all the way to the bone and had to get 16 points. And my sister goes, you're lying to me. He cut his fingers off, and you're lying to me so that I'll still talk to him. Right? And it's like, oh my god. And it's not like a rude thing, you know. Well, it is. No, it is. No, sure. No, it's there's not rude intent. Is more accurate. Because, and I can't speak for myself. But I can speak for myself. And I know it's rude as shit, and I hate it. I can't help it. But I hate it, and I know it's rude as hell. And it doesn't make you less of a person, and that's not what it is. You know, that scares me. It's just because I'm so like ADD or OCD or whatever it is, I'm paying attention to so many things at once. I almost like a coloring book with crayons. Come up here and double dip this fucking dumpling. No, you got okay, fair enough. But you know, I encountered one of those things like, okay, so everybody's supposed to take this much money. I'm like, as somebody who's
Come on.
you know.
Dude, man, you've taken this way too.
I know it's not, and it was all this kid named Andy's fault because we were selling.
Help me out here, I'm reloading.
It's my fault for remembering it this way. But I had never encountered a man with a trap. We were selling cookies. Andy goes up to this guy's house, and we were splitting streets, right? He was going on the left side.
I don't know where this is going to go.
No, even the guy thought it was.
Dragon punch.
Anyway, he thought he was trying to stop the Dragon Punch. The guy was straight, he thought it was hilarious. He was like, yeah, anyway.
Come on.
You're half on camera, half off.
That's because I'm half offensive and half not. Hey, Rob. Thanks for inviting me over.
Reloading.
You know, as scary as the ladies who spit penises are at you, the slime enemy is the worst. Hit him with your Xbox.
You know what it reminds me of? Do you remember? Oh my god, face. You remember that board game, Rape Escape?
I love that. It was like mouse trap but with Play-Doh. Yeah, and you would have to boot the crank down on it. Yeah.
Just like
the smoke scrape.
Yeah. Play-Doh smoke.
Not bad. Dragon punch.
Everything was randomly good. Did you see they have a Kickstarter for Fireball Island remake?
Dude, already made an ungodly amount of money. They're almost
Rainbow
$2
kick.
million.
Why wouldn't they?
Okay, you know what? As a kid, when I tried to explain to people what Fireball Island is, after one of my babysitters had not the entire thing, but close to it. No, why would you?
You never know.
No, why would I say that? Why would I even start talking
Virginia.
about it? I know, I was in Virginia. I was in Maryland. My babysitter had Fireball Island and was
Dragon punch.
had it and had it. It was amazing.
Oh, tastes rotten. Dragon punch.
And I was like, I don't have one. Maybe smaller than a normal head. I love me some
Mr.
Sure. Brundlefly. Until his head explodes.
Aren't they supposed to be doing a remake of The Fly now, too?
Dude, they're supposed to remake everything every couple of years, and then it usually ends up in development hell. But sometimes stuff gets made. It is rare.
I hope they do a pretty good job. That was a weird enough movie in the first place. And not just because Gina Davis has a mole. I know, I was just messing with Rob. Anyway, I have moles too. Like, that's the funny part to me. Rob just freaks out. But,
I think, like...
The reason I don't like Gina Davis is because of Cutthroat Island.
Oh, God. You know...
And see, now he agrees.
Cutthroat Island.
Did you see Matthew Modine in anything between Cutthroat Island and Stranger Things?
Yes, Matthew Modine was in plenty of stuff between that, but it was smaller roles. And actually, we all know he was in Dark Knight Rises, so...
I didn't even watch. Wait, was that Heath Ledger? Joker? Bane. No, I didn't watch that one.
He's in it. So he was in a bunch of stuff, but as far as being like in the top tier, upper echelon, A-list actors, he was not in. Modine, I think, went actually back to the small screen for a while. Maybe, don't quote me on that. But Cutthroat Island was not.
It wasn't as bad as Waterworld.
It was not great, but it wasn't the worst thing in the world. It was.
But they presented it like it was.
Popcorn movie. But it was fine. I'm gonna wrap these up real quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the restroom, then we're gonna do one more level, and then that's it for tonight.
Cool.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
Because I know Cutthroat Island lost all that money because it sucked.
Oh, it lost it.
Waterworld lost it because they had to rebuild the set and stuff.
Yo, there was a lot of issues with Cutthroat Island.
Right, that was like the biggest one.
Yeah.
And we're back.
Help me out here, I'm reloading.
Okay.
They hype it up as being something that seems like they're going to use a lot.
Reloading.
He hit knocked down a lot. And he recovered. if you don't.
Yeah, like when I get hit by something really bad or if they grab me.
Yeah, some asshole just threw me off for 20 damage.
Time. Rainbow kick. Come on. Bit trip kick. Come on, come on, come on.
Coming out of like a small...
Gaijin time.
Right.
Like a dog house. But like Freddy Krueger.
Help me out here, I'm reloading.
Where a white woman threw a tiny hole in the front of it. Oh, I'm just thinking at the end of Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah. It would kind of be like that.
Did you recently meet Jesse from Part 2?
No, actually, Jesse from Part 2 is going to be at Crazy Screen Heart.
Oh, okay, so you're back. Okay.
I mean, yeah, we'll see. It's going to be a small venue. I would like to meet him.
I don't think there's... I don't think there's going to be enough impediments in your life where you're not going to meet Jesse from Friday the 13th.
Hey, you know what, man?
No, I do know what. I've met most of those people, so yes, I do know what. But he's the guy that said, "Ah!" and they got driven off by a bus. Like all the crazy he threw Brennan Meyer or whoever from the road trip. Breckenmeyer into fake Mario, right? He threw Carlos and made him put a giant Q-tip through, and that's just the one movie. Freddy's dead.
I did not.
Right?
Freddy's dead.
Oh, nobody did. Nobody with eyes and ears. Except for maybe Lisa Zane. She's like, I'm not going to stop filming. And Billy Zane, of all people, was just like shit. I can't really say it.
He was the Phantom like 5 years ago.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does matter.
No, it really does, because the Phantom was garbage. The biggest part of that movie was, I love the Phantom as a superhero character.
I think the Phantom is a superhero character. The problem was they actually
Treat Williams as the bad guy, and his whole thing was tricking you to look into his microscope so you can poke out your eye.
They thought he was going to end up being like a...
Right, they did the same thing
like a
with
big
the
franchise. I know a lot of people who really like it.
Let's go.
No, Shadow was better than Dick Tracy.
No, it wasn't. Dick Tracy is way better.
No, Dick Tracy's easier to watch.
Okay, wait, easier to watch and better. They're kind of the same thing.
It depends on how you grade a movie. Like, when I say better, I mean objectively from any argument.
Alright.
When I say, like, I like this awful movie more than this other awful movie, that's correct.
Okay. So when I say, as far as being a better film, quality-wise,
Dick Tracy was better.
It's better.
The Shadow tried to... Okay, you know, that's a hard one. Dick Tracy's better if you're just...
Some people really like the Shadow. I'm not a Shadow.
No, and I love the toys, and really one of the last gifts I got from my dad, because he was old as dirt, and he loved watching the Shadow. That's what he called it, watching it on the radio.
Sure.
You know what I mean? And I found all these old cassette tapes of the Shadow, and I got them for him. And it was just like, oh my god, this is so cheesy. And so once you hear the original Shadow, and you see what they're trying to adapt, and Alec Baldwin already has a big nose, man.
Yeah.
And then they put this huge prosthetic nose on him with like the Bandito mask.
Yeah.
And it was like, holy crap, because then that's why I compared it to Dick Tracy, is because you look at like Al Pacino and De Niro and all these guys that were in it, and it was nothing but prosthetics.
And that's why I really like that film, because it's heavy on the prosthetic and going larger than life with it, especially in the opening scene. I had the Topps trading cards.
Is that where they shoot the outline of the...
Well, they end up shooting all those people in that opening scene.
Right, but they shoot the outline of it. Right, yeah.
And I had all the Topps trading cards. So you got to see all
the toys, the Playmates?
No, I didn't have the Playmates toys. I had the trading cards though, and you could see each one of the characters and you actually could see them in more detail than you could in the movie because
Right,
it was a flash.
because it was an
and
actual close-up in the makeup chair.
Right,
stuff,
like
yeah.
Littleface. Or
Littleface and Prune Face and all those.
and all these
yeah.
characters, which you don't really get to see them.
Shoulders and
Right, you
stuff,
don't
yeah.
get to see them in the movie very much.
Right, you get to see
It's
him for like
blink-
30
blink and
seconds
they're gone.
playing poker.
Yeah, but what was cool about the cards is you could actually see them and they actually had the bio on the back from the original comics and all of that. And I thought that was great. That's why I think I have a preference towards Dick Tracy more, and I can understand yours towards the Shadow.
I honestly,
that's a familial thing.
if it was
I guess.
right, if it was just based on my experience, it would be Dick Tracy.
Right. Okay,
Absolutely.
but there's more to it. Okay.
But I like the Shadow, and honestly, you know what? I can't even say that because if it was based on the movies, absolutely Dick Tracy.
Right.
But me being a spoiled ass kid, as we brought up, I had all the Dick Tracy toys except for the blank,
Yeah.
which was Madonna, of course. That was the secret.
Dude, and that was okay. So
Such a bad reveal.
There was some really bad reveals and some really disappointing stuff in Dick Tracy. I think Dick Tracy to me, as far as the movie goes, I remember seeing it again later, being like, it's fine. It's serviceable for what it is. To me, it's just more of the production design of it and the aesthetic of the movie really are what stood out the most.
Because the makeup artist tried to be super realistic with a very cartoony style.
Yeah.
And then the story itself tried to be very cartoony with a very realistic story.
It works. It's hit or miss, and I think Dick Tracy is a very hit or miss movie. But at the same time, I have a lot of fun with it. Kind of in the same way I have fun with Rocketeer, except I think The Rocketeer is a better movie.
Yes.
Now, granted, the blue screen on
That's
that,
who he was.
the blue
I was
screen
watching
on that
Eureka
is-
season 4 the other day, and I was like, "Where the fuck is that guy from?" And it's
Oh yeah, Rocketeer.
Flip Secord.
Yeah.
Rocketeer.
Yeah, Rocketeer is great, man.
Who was it? Timothy Dalton.
Right. But the Rocketeer is great, minus some dicey blue screen.
I was gonna say just some of the special effects.
Especially, it's dated, but we're talking.
Oh, and Jennifer Connelly.
Right, we're talking 1991 now.
Jennifer Connelly. Hey, Paul Bettany. I have not watched like any of the Avengers or Marvel movies that you're in. I know your Vision, and I know what. I totally don't know what happens to you in Infinity War because you're fine at the end of that movie. But good on you, bro. Good on you, Paul Bettany, for marrying Jennifer Connelly because holy shit. Good for you, Paul.
And on that note,
that's the end of the broadcast.
that's gonna wrap this up.
No, Paul, do not wrap it up. You are married to Jennifer Connelly.
All right, every time.
I know. He's like, oh my god, this guy.
So yeah, that'll do it for us on this one. But we'll come back and finish this game off next time.
We will, but this man
and
here
delve into a
is
deeper-
more talented than what you're seeing here. So he's gonna spend 13 days in Europe plying his trade. And then we'll be back to regular broadcasting schedule.
Yes.
And if you are the 50th or 100th subscriber, I know we've been saying the whole time we're going to do giveaways, and you're like, okay, cool, you're going to send me like a blow pop or something. No, we are both basically hoarders. Okay?
Yeah, we are.
As far as horror movies
Yeah, we are.
and video game collector's editions and toys go. And so we are going to be doing giveaways at the 50th subscriber, at the 100th subscriber, at the 500th, and at the 1000th. And they are not going to just be like, oh, hey, haha, thanks, here's a quarter, or here's a keychain or something.
Yeah.
These are going to be something you could only get either for a very limited amount of time or with a collector's edition of a video game. And we're just doing that for you having fun watching us, the sane one and the crazy one, and forming your own opinion. And watching Rob have breakdown trying to control the crazy one. You know, it's it's never gonna. That's always.
It's
That's gonna be an episodic thing.
Yes, it will.
Yeah. So but we love you.
Yeah.
Like as weird as that might sound, or it's never like I don't hate anybody except for very specific people. Okay. And look, see, here we go. We're back to Rob. And if you're one of those people, you're not watching this channel.
Yeah.
Never will we ever judge anybody on color of skin, ability, intelligence, any of that. We like what we like as people.
Yeah.
And if you like what you like and you like watching us, then you're in the right place.
Yeah.
Okay? Because there's no prejudice here. We're weird people.
Yes, we are.
And we're very knowledgeable on horror movies, on video games.
I mean, movies,
and on just
all sorts
randomness.
of stuff, yeah.
And we also tell some ridiculous but true stories.
You do have some ridiculous stories.
Oh, I haven't even told you about the challenge. That's for next time. When Pat Smith comes down.
That'll be good. I haven't seen Pat in a long time.
Exactly. We're going to have some great special guests. We're going to have people that work in the entertainment industry, people that are professional musicians, all sorts of things.
Yeah.
But you as the viewer can not only watch this and enjoy what you're watching, hopefully, you can just watch this and get stuff for free.
Yeah.
Tell your
That's
friends.
like a bonus.
Because, like I said, the more subscribers we get, the more giveaways we do. So tell your friends. If they subscribe, that really just helps your chances of getting some fun stuff.
This is true. Yeah. So that'll do it for us today. But we'll be back again soon, and we will finish off Streets of Bread.
We absolutely will. We're about one stage away from the poor ending, and that was honestly a poor choice of words. But it's also appropriate because if you don't have the in-game money to pay your way to the final two stages.
You're too poor to get the good ending, so you're getting the poor ending.
That's true.
Yeah. So we will blow past that next time because we're already at around 10,000, so we can easily get past that next hurdle, and then spend like crazy again because it turns out it doesn't matter after that.
Absolutely. Yeah. So yes, once we get past level 10, we're just gonna spend all the money we can. And just try and live through the final boss. Because he died once, I died once, and we got 24th place in the world.
Yeah.
With you guys, we're hoping to get at least 10. So, again, this week we might stream one more time.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're taking about a week and a half, 2 weeks off. Because Rob is going to London because he is the more talented of the duo here.
No. I'm going to see my girlfriend. And I'm also going to look at a grad school offer.
Like I said.
that is okay.
It's fine. You don't need to explain.
Yeah.
But no, he's more talented, like we said. And we'll be back to our regularly scheduled bat channel at the same bat time.
Yeah.
Either in the next 2 days or
probably in the next 2 days. We should finish this off this week before I end up leaving. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, let's finish off Streets of Red. Yeah. So tune in tomorrow or the next night. We're gonna finish this game. We might start another one. And regardless, thank you for watching. And like I said, tell your friends because literally it can help you win some really cool.
You can win really cool stuff.
Collector's edition, limited edition video game stuff.
Yeah, there's like movie collecting stuff. Depending on what you guys like, I mean, we can go back real old school on some of these things.
Oh my gosh, yeah, we can send you a VHS collector's edition
like
of
old
the Goonies.
Oh yeah.
If we want. So.
Evil Dead limited edition VHS.
We just got a cozy, groovy. So yeah, we got you covered.
Yep.
If you like what you're seeing, and if you like what we're talking about, then you're gonna like what you can win.
Yeah.
So tell your friends and set an alarm. We'll see you tomorrow or the next day, 8 p.m. Good night.
Thanks, guys.